We are making peanut butter and banana whoopie pies. Whoopie pie is basically 2 cookies with filling in between. So the first thing that you want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And then the second step would be to gather all of your ingredients. Recipe, you will need 2 cups of flour, a half of a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of salt, a half of a cup of mashed banana, half of a cup of sour cream, 1 stick of unsalted butter, a half cup of granulated sugar, a half a cup of light brown sugar, a large egg, and a half teaspoon of vanilla extract. The first step is to assemble all of your dry ingredients into one bowl. So that's going to be all of your flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. First step is to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. The next step will be to add a half of a teaspoon of baking powder. Once you add the baking powder to your mixture, the next step is to add 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Next, you'll add 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. Once you've added your salt, the next step is to get a big bowl. This is where you're going to beat in all of your ingredients and eventually add all of them in. In this bowl, the first thing that we'll do is we'll cream together our butters and both of our sugars. So the confectioner sugar and then also our brown sugar that we're using. They want the butter to be at room temperature, so what I did to help speed up the process was just put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds. Then it's going to be really firm and easy for you to beat it in. The next step is to add 1/2 of a cup of granulated sugar. Once you have your 1/2 cup of confectioner sugar mixed in with your butter, the next step is to add a 1/2 of a cup of your brown sugar. Once that's nice and fluffy, what you're going to do is you're going to add in the egg and then beat it. After incorporating your egg, the next step is going to be to add 1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract. What you're going to do next is incorporate your sour cream with your 2 mashed bananas. The next step is to incorporate your dry ingredients that we first mixed together, so like your flour, baking powder, baking soda, and your salt. You'll do thirds of that at a time. So you're going to do 1/3 of the dry mixture and then switch over to 1/2 of the sour cream and banana mixture. What you want to do next is take out your cookie sheet and spread Pam on it. You'll put the first batch of your cookies into the oven and they'll bake for approximately 10 to 12 minutes. If you've made all of your cookies, what you're going to do is make the peanut butter filling. You'll need powdered sugar, cream cheese, unsalted butter, and peanut butter. So what you want to do is take a stick of butter, that's 8 tablespoons at room temperature, put it in your bowl, and the next step will be add 1 and 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. Oh, buddy's got 2 strikes. He knows I'm looking cute. Kill him. Together the mixture. After you've beat together all of your ingredients for your filling, you're going to assemble your cookies on a nice little platter. You do it by size, so line up the ones that are easy inside, and then we're going to fill the filling in the middle.